Yo guys, so welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some major news that has just broken in the DC Universe space, and it is crazy. Before we do get into the video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so notified every time I load a video. First link in the description to my main channel. Go and check it out, it'd be very much appreciated. Oh my god, let's get into this major news. So if you're a big DC fan, you will see the big, huge news that has hit from James Gunn himself, coming to cinemas in July 9th, 2027. Superman, Man of Tomorrow is going to be hitting the cinemas in 2027, in literally as early as July. Oh my god, as you've just seen on the screen, that is the news that has broke, and that is the pictures that James Gunn has put out on his social medias saying the Superman sequel is hitting the cinema screens in 2027. Oh my god, I am absolutely gassed. Absolutely gassed. I thought maybe at some point we was going to get a Superman sequel. I didn't expect it to be this early. Just 2027. Just over a year and a half away. Crazy news from James Gunn. The media in the superhero space, not even DC space, superhero space, has gone completely, it's broken. It's gone completely broken. And people are in awe because guess what? We never got a Superman sequel under Snyder, thank God, because let's be real, Man of Steel was pretty shit. But we're finally getting a Superman sequel here now. Oh my god, this is brilliant, and this is the right way forward. In my opinion, this news that has broken today has completely silenced all the haters that said Superman 2025 didn't do good. It's completely silenced, because let's be real, let's get into the facts here. Let's get into the quick facts here, right? If Superman 2025 wasn't that good, do you think Warner Brothers would have greenlit this movie to be released as early as a year and a half after Superman 2025? Do you really think so? Like, let's be real here. Clearly, Superman 2025 has done well at the box office. Clearly, it's turned a profit. Clearly, it's turned a profit because they wouldn't greenlight this quickly to be done if it didn't turn a profit, if it didn't make a profit. All this news about it didn't even break even or whatever, or hasn't broken even yet, it's lies, it's false, clearly. And not just that, the proof in the pudding, the one thing we definitely do know is that the reviews, word of mouth of people who've actually watched the movie, majority of it is positive. You can go and check that online, Rotten Tomatoes and stuff like that. All these rating media places, they've all rated this movie very, very highly. Profit, word to mouth, all positive. That's why Warner Brothers have greenlit this. This is why. This is exactly why. And this is exactly why James Gunn is going straight for it. He's gunning straight for it. You know what I'm saying? The gun don't jam. This is brilliant news for us DC fans. I'm really happy. I'm absolutely really happy. Now let's speak about the image itself, because there's a couple theories going around. Why is it Lex Luthor and Superman in the image of the announcement? Is it potentially Lex Luthor being the villain again? You know, he's in the war armor there as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, could he potentially be the villain? I'm gonna give my thoughts. Here. So there's the image. You've seen it. You've seen the image that I showed earlier on. That's the announcement image. There was a couple of others that were shown as well, like Superman and Lex Luthor do fight each other. But this was the main image. This was the one that was viewed first. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. This is my theory. Okay, we can only speculate at the moment. We can only speculate. I think Lex Luthor and Superman are going to be teaming up. And why do I say this? I'm not the only one who said this on social media, but I have been thinking this. I've seen other people say it, so I'm not stealing off anybody or anything. Superman is standing right next to Lex Luthor with a screwdriver in his hand. They wouldn't just put a screwdriver in his hand for no reason. What I think is at play here is Lex Luthor and Superman, David Cornsweet Superman, Nicholas Holtz Lex Luthor. They're going to be teaming up against something bigger and badder. That's exactly what I think this movie is going to be. I think you're going to see maybe parts of Lex Luthor and Superman bashing heads, maybe a fight or two between the two. I really want to see Superman against Lex Luthor, with Lex Luthor in the armor. I really want to see that fight plan out. He's going to be in the armor. They wouldn't just advertise it there for no reason. He's going to be in the armor. But like I said, Superman just wouldn't have a screwdriver on him in that photo for no reason. Maybe he helps Lex Luthor build the suit. Maybe. I think they're teaming up against none other than Brainiac. I think we're finally going to get to see Brainiac in live action. It could be, I think we're definitely, I don't think Lex Luthor's going to be the main villain. I think he's going to be like a side villain, but teams up with Superman at some point. I do think that. I think Superman's going to go to Lex Luthor in prison and say, look, we need bigger brains on this. We need a bigger help. If you think about who's got bigger brains than Lex Luthor and Superman, well, Superman's not a big brain, but you know what I mean? Who's got bigger brain than Lex Luthor? Who does Superman need that intelligence from? The only person that can combat, in my opinion, Lex Luthor in terms of a villain for Superman is clearly Brainiac. It is clearly Brainiac, a big, huge threat. I think it's going to be Brainiac that's going to be the big bad. Especially how in a behind-the-scenes YouTube video for Superman 2025, we saw portraits of Superman, Supergirl, and was it Crypto? I can't remember, but there was definitely somebody or something else in the photo of a portrait above a photo of a portrait of Brainiac. I think they're planning for Brainiac in the next Superman movie, and I think it would be perfect because we haven't had a big bad like Brainiac done in live action on the big screen in the theatres. And Brainiac's one of Batman's best villains, best written villains. Superman's best villains, best written villain. He's been around for so long, yet we haven't had him on the big screen. I think it's about time, and I think James Gunn's about to deliver it to us. It's crazy. I'm really excited for this. Like I said, who in the intellect can really combat against somebody like Brainiac? I don't think Lex Luthor can, to a degree. Maybe there's something in the comics that can. I've not seen anything in the comics that you know, Lex Luthor could go up against Brainiac in terms of intelligence, but he's on that wavelength where maybe he can compete at times. I think Superman is going to go to Lex Luthor for that reason. But also as well, we have had confirmations of like you know, Justice Gang member Isabel Merced, Hawkgirl, that's going to be in the film. She says she will see people on the set soon. They're going to start filming this very soon, apparently. You know, I think Aaron Pierre, who plays John Stewart, Green Lantern, in the upcoming Lantern show, I think he could potentially be on it as well. Oh my god. The Justice Gang back. Maybe potentially Supergirl as well. Crypto potentially. Oh, I think this could be brilliant, you know. This could be better than what I originally thought. I wanted Holt's Lex Luthor back in a Superman movie, but I didn't know. I didn't think in my head maybe it could potentially be a team up against a bigger, badder villain. But it looks like it could potentially be that. I'm really gassed. 2027 is looking amazing, by the way. The 2 confirmed films for DC, just DC, not Marvel, even though Marvel's looking brilliant for 2027 as well. But the 2 that confirmed for DC is Superman potential sequel. It's not confirmed it will be a Superman sequel, but it will involve Superman heavily as a big part, so it may not even be a Superman sequel. But Superman, Man of Tomorrow, and The Batman Part 2. Oh my god. 2027. Oh, I'm here. I'm ready. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you all think. Your thoughts and everything. I'd be very intrigued to know. I would be very surprised if they did just Lex Luthor in the battle armor suit, just as the main villain again, after they've done Lex Luthor as the main villain in the first movie. Like, I'd be very surprised if they did it again. Look, I'm excited. Let me know in the comments down below what you all think. Like, subscribe. Wowzers. Peace.